Hi guys, what's going on? This is Stefan from the Path to Abundance, and this is yet another video on my channel. In this video, we will talk about three things that have changed my life. And these three things are, first of all, meditation, then breathwork and cold water immersion, and number three, communing in nature, with nature, spending time in nature. This is very powerful, three very powerful things. And we start right off with the first thing, which is meditation. Why is meditation beneficial, and why should you give it a try too? Well, first time I experienced meditation was probably 4 years ago, but I didn't give it much thought, and I was not really able to focus and to sit quietly in the moment. But this is what meditation allows you to do when you practice this over a long time, because it shuts down your reactivity and it makes you aware what's going on inside your head, right? Inside your brain. It makes you aware of your thought patterns, about your emotional states that are otherwise unconscious. And this is the crazy thing about society, we are 95% of the population, they are constantly running away from what's going on inside. We don't want to feel what's going on inside. We are afraid of it because there are some emotional issues that are going on, and we don't want to feel these negative emotions like pain, suffering, trauma, hurt, or when we have just lost a loved one, grief, right? We have to feel into that, and that's the way this stuff actually dissolves, and we integrate that. It goes away. But the only way to heal something is to feel it. The only way to heal it is to feel it. That's the thing about meditation that meditation allows you to do. You become also more aware of your unconscious habits and thoughts that have been going on for a long period of time, habits that you were unaware of. And that's why meditation is key. You start noticing that you have been behaving in such and such a way, and you become aware of what belief and what habits, what attitudes must lie beneath your results in your 3D reality on a subconscious level. So you can, with more awareness, you can make better choices, and with better choices, you can get better results. That's in the end what it all breaks down into. Okay. That's why meditation is my number one practice. I do this every single morning, and I make time for it. No matter what happens, I always have 10 minutes. If you don't have 10 minutes every day to meditate, you don't have a life, It's probably worst excuse I've ever heard. I'm too busy, I can't meditate. When you're so busy, it's probably best time to meditate, Um, Exactly. So this is number one, meditation. These are the benefits, extreme benefits of meditation. More self-control, more awareness of your thoughts. With better awareness, you can change your life. Okay. And so number two is for me cold water immersion and breath work. I named this in two things because these are actually two different things. But breath work with cold water immersion, you also do the breath work when you follow the Wim Hof method, with a specific method of cold water immersion where you breathe before you go into the cold, because this primes your state and this makes you less reactive and able to stay in the water for longer and don't go into panic mode. But before we go into Wim Hof, I want to start with breath work. So what is breath work? Breath work is actually a method that can be used in many different ways and for many different purposes. I want to address specifically the method of holodynamic breath work for trauma release. And this is exactly what it does. It helps you to become more aware of your emotional imprinting, about your emotions that are circulating in your body, because your body stores every trauma that you experience from the day you're born to the day you die in your body. Okay? It's stored inside your body. And in order to release it, again, you have to feel it. The body. So when you breathe, okay, there's a specific rhythm of breath, because every every other animal on the planet Earth, they are breathing consciously connected. There's no pause between inhale and exhale. The only species on the planet are the only species on the planet that doesn't breathe connectedly are humans. There's a pause between in-breath and out-breath. And with consciously connected breathing and breath work, you change that. You make it connected. You breathe like... And when you do that for 30 minutes, there's also a term coined shamanic breath work, it brings up these emotions, and when you feel something, you just let it out. When you feel like screaming, you're just like, ah, you just scream. You don't give a fuck what's going on. You just let it out, and this is solving the issue. This is solving the issue for you. So breathwork, very powerful thing. Combined with cold water immersion, even more powerful, because for me, I learned Wim Hof method, the Wim Hof method, about 1 year ago, and what this allows you to do is, again, you gain present moment awareness, but it also stimulates your mind to think bigger, because the first time I got into the water, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I don't feel like I can do this. I don't feel like I can handle it. Usually when you get into cold, the panic response kicks in and you breathe uncontrolled, right? And that makes it even worse. So in breath work and cold water immersion, you learn how Wim Hof method, you learn to control your breath when you're in the water. And this is extremely powerful, because you notice that all your thoughts that are coming up when you're in the water for 1-2 minutes are just false. Your brain says all the time to you, get out of the water, what the fuck are you doing in here? Why are you in this water right now? You should be somewhere safe, somewhere comfortable. But this is just a conception of the mind, and you feel like when you let go and when you accept the cold just as it is, after 2-3 minutes, the discomfort dissolves and you can stay in the water for 5, 6, 7 minutes without any problem. And anybody on the planet can do this. Anybody. I'm not special. I'm just telling you, you can do this too, and you can experience the extreme benefits of cold water immersion. Okay, so this brings me to the third point, which is communing with nature, spending time in nature. Why is this so powerful? Because I think in our society we created this false belief that we are separated from everything and the universe and everything that it exists, But definitely, 100%, the opposite is true. Everything in the universe is connected. We are connected with everything else, with the nature around us, and communing with nature reminds us of this fact, or of the truth behind that, And by going into nature, we become more calm, we become more present in the moment, and we experience this unity that is behind everything in this world, and it's wonderful. It reminds us that we are abundant, that we are powerful creatures, that we are human creatures with a powerful force, that we can create absolutely anything that we want to imagine, that we can imagine. And what I also love to do when I spend time in nature is I love earthing. I love to walk barefoot, and this releases electrical charges that have stored in your body by communing, by spending too much time in our artificially created environments, So spending time in nature is a third key for me, and I would recommend you spend at least one full day in nature every week when you can. Okay, so these are the 3 things that have transformed my life. I don't want to make this video longer than it should be. So if you like my content, please make sure to hit the bell for notifications, so you will be informed about new videos that are coming up. And if you're new to this channel, please give me a favor and subscribe down below. Just to conclude this video, I will give you some of my favorite meditations down in the description box. You can just go on YouTube and check them out. And without any further ado, I see you next time. Bye for now.